So, internship game. Here we are, laptop in hand, January 7th today, and we're going to have a quick look at where we left off at the end of 2019, and of course where we are now, looking at different engineering, summer internships, finance, spring weeks, and just other things going on. So I'm going to quickly go into it. There's not going to be much to this video because obviously during the Christmas break, bank holidays periods, there's no real like interviews going on. There's not many applications still open. A lot of them close in December, so it's currently just a waiting game where we're just going to see how many emails we get, how many interviews we get, how many ACs we get, and whatever else we can get between now and then. So obviously, as mentioned before, PwC I'm still waiting for. I'm going to put this screenshot up of my screen for you guys to see it anyway. CEO for a month still waiting. JP Morgan still waiting. BAML still waiting. BAML actually emailed me on the 3rd of January, so as soon as the bank holiday period was over, emailed me saying like, you're going to get a telephone interview, but we're not going to confirm the dates yet. They're going to wait another few weeks and then I'll get that in motion, so that's pretty cool. Obviously with BAML, like I already did the video interview, sorry, and then the telephone is second round, so that's a lot more interesting, where I think Morgan Stanley was just a normal telephone, was just the generic round. So yeah, first round, second round, it's a lot to it, but that's kind of that. Morgan Stanley, of course, again, not updated since December 11th. BlackRock still waiting for. KBR, BAE, Arup and Siemens. These are engineering ones that I've got from Jeep. And Siemens is highlighted yellow here because I'm not going to go on a rant about it now, but I was halfway through the application when I thought to myself, let me double check the job reference, the job role specification or whatever, just to see if I can last minute make some minor adjustments to my cover letter. And I scrolled down to the very bottom and I saw £17,000 pro rata, and I was like, that can't be right. That just can't be right. And like, don't get me wrong, 17 grand is not a small amount of money. I'm not gonna laugh at getting paid. I mean, I currently don't earn anything, right? So 17,000 is money's money. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I want more than that. But when you consider that me as an engineering student, I can apply for several banking roles that will pay me 35, 40, even 50 grand pro rata, I'm like, this is engineering. This is my like actual industry. How am I worth a third to engineering firms of what I am worth to banking firms? It makes no sense. And a lot of engineers say like, oh, you shouldn't work in banking because it's not a righteous role or something like that. And I'm kind of like, it might, even if it's a horrible thing to do, like in terms of business hours and the type of work you're doing may not completely be ethical, for example, I would rather bank, triple my worth than a third of it, especially now when I'm a student and I haven't got much money going on. Of course, later on in life when I've got things sorted out, I might have a different opinion on it, but right now, £17,000 pro rata is kind of mad, considering that you can basically earn that same amount working at Tesco's if I were to put down 40 hours. So just bear that in mind. Obviously, as I said, I don't really care much about money, but this, I think 17k is laughable personally. Bureau Happold, I'm still waiting for. ELS is a scholarship I'm still waiting for. Green Seal I'm still waiting for, which I think by now might be a rejection, because I'm pretty sure they said within 10 days, but I'll double check that in a minute. The one that is most interesting here is Atkins, which I can't find for some reason. Oh no, I find it. So Atkins, Leonardo, Roke, these are three engineering firms, and Atkins, they made me do an SJT first, a situational judgment test, which is like a personality test more kind of. So that's interesting. And then after that you do the application. So you register, then you do the test, then you apply. It's kind of weird. Usually you apply first, and then that's like a screening process, and after a few days or a week you get sent your tests. So that's kind of cool. With any luck, that'll be an interview afterwards. I've already applied for that. And yeah, not really much else going on. As I said, this is going to be a short video. There's not really much more I can go into. But we're in quite a cool place. We're still waiting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 roles still waiting for. And I haven't even applied to everything that I wanted to apply for. There are still some things I still have to do. So it's pretty good. Obviously, as things go, I'll keep you updated if anything else happens. Hopefully, with any luck, before the next episode of this comes out, we'll have an AC to look forward to, in which case we can go shopping together, talk through some more application tips and all of that. But otherwise, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed. Peace. Literally, like, as I'm doing this process, I got a call on this phone from Morgan Stanley, and they offered me an assessment centre for next week. Well, not next week actually. It was the 21st of January, and sadly I can't do that date because I have exams. So I told them that I couldn't do it on the phone. She said she's gonna like speak to her superiors or whatever and try and get find out when the next date is. So that's kind of bad news, I guess. Hopefully I'll find out soon that they do have more later on that I can go to. Otherwise it's looking like an L. But nonetheless, we got PwC test recently done, and we're still waiting for, as I said, loads of other firms. So we'll see how time goes. I was just about to do the PwC test when I realised it's an app. I gotta do it on my phone. Kind of mad, but we move.